After a weekend of late comebacks, Arsenal bounced back. Manchester United and Chelsea also come out victorious. Man City, on the other hand, dropped points to Spurs. Welcome back to the Arsenal 90 podcast. I'm Maru,
This is Prince.
and we're back again.
We're back.
I have to say, it was a good weekend, but then again, being a hater, it was also not too fun to watch.
Yeah, I know. Man City broke our hearts.
Yeah, it's tough being a United fan and wanting Man City to win because you hate Arsenal even more. And now they're like of all the time in the world, you guys let me down now. But
What do you think was the issue with Man City? What do you think?
okay, for starting from with Man City, I mean they had that game in the bag. Honestly, it was a weekend where it felt like a 2-0 lead was so flimsy for most teams. Like most teams just let two goals. Three teams just let two goals. Just 1 second you're watching, and that second
It's
two goals
2-2.
gone. It's
Yeah.
2-2. So I would say again, like I've been saying every weekend, I'm not very impressed with how Man City have been playing. We can all see even in games that they've won. I think the game against Wolves where they won 2-0, it was not
That
as
wasn't.
impressive.
It wasn't.
Not as impressive at all. There were points in that game where Wolves could have gotten right back into the game.
True.
So I think they started off the first half really strong. They started the game really well. They got 2 goals, and then they just let it slide. I mean, but something you have to look. Luck plays a huge role. Both goals. Look at both goals that Spurs scored. The first one, I think it was a foul. I'm of the opinion that was a foul. You cannot kick a player from behind.
Yeah.
I don't know, but VR referee, whatever you guys say, and then the scorpion kick is like, yeah, you can't just.
It wasn't even the most perfect scorpion kick.
Yeah.
It was just side of his boots or something, and
Like
it
I
went
said,
in.
like it's a game of slim margins, man.
But it was also clumsy from Man City. Like most of both goals could have been stopped earlier,
Oh yeah,
way earlier.
I mean you can say the same for any goal out there, but yeah, Man City recently they have not looked good at all.
Especially the defense.
Yeah, in general, even I'm of the opinion that I expect the attack to be a lot better than it is.
Yeah.
Having Haaland still hasn't scored. This has
Checky,
been a long
Semenyo, Foden.
goal drought for Haaland. Like from open play, I think it's 8 games now.
8 games. No, he scored in the Champions League last week. So he broke it last week, but not in the Premier.
Well, not in the Premier
Yeah.
League. He's been a minute. He scored in the Premier League as well. So I don't know how to feel about Man City right now.
Yeah. Do you still see them as title contenders?
I think, like I said last week, they're in the race, but it's Arsenal's to lose.
Yeah, it is.
That
very
game,
much.
that Man City versus Arsenal game is going to be really huge, depending on what happens before then. I don't think Arsenal they're going to be perfect between now and the end of the season.
Yeah.
I believe they are still going to drop points. I also believe Man City they are still going to drop points also. Both teams, neither of them look like they're unstoppable. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of who does better, who can hold on to more points. In games like this, like we saw against Spurs, can you come out to the victory? Those are the games that are really, really, really make it come down to the wire. But I still think Arsenal are happy in the bag right now.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's very much Arsenal's to lose. Like if Arsenal doesn't win this title, it would be because Arsenal didn't want it as much. It wouldn't be that they were better than City. It wouldn't be that it was because they weren't good enough.
Yes.
Because this City is not looking like a title contending team. They're not looking like. I was saying yesterday that I wish it was Chelsea in Manchester City's position because I believe Chelsea would do a lot better if we're chasing after us now for
But
this
then
trophy.
again, it's not like this is the first time Man City have been in this position. They've gone neck and neck with Arsenal. They've gone neck and neck with Liverpool. They've
And
gone
they-
neck and neck
they-
with
they won.
Chelsea. And, they came out tops in a lot of these seasons. Yes, they lost here and there, but in general, you expect Man City to be doing a lot more better to put pressure on the winning team. We've been saying, when it comes to the end of the season, they're going to go on a long win
10
streak.
games,
10
no
games win
loss.
streak, but I'm looking at the team, I'm like, I'm not really confident that they can actually go on that run.
But do you think injuries play a lot of role in their current form?
Yes and no, because you come into every season as a football club and you have to struggle with injuries as well.
Yeah.
Arsenal had their injury struggle.
But they have
this
about
season.
11 players injured, Manchester City.
But they signed a lot of players in summer.
Yeah, and that could also be an excuse. Like, a lot of new players. Semenyo and Guehi, two different clubs.
It's just a standard thing.
Yeah.
Like, we know where we put Man City.
For Man
we know where
City,
we put Pep in terms
true.
of like how we expect them to go on for the title, especially during the late stages of the season.
Yeah.
But we are not really seeing that from them in terms of not just results. Like, results is one thing.
Yeah.
The performance is just another. Like, they're not looking sharp. They're not looking very clinical in the final third. So that's just my worry for Man City.
And City has those times when they are not, even if they are not looking sharp, they just know how to get those results.
Yeah, like there's a world where, because if you look at the way the Premier League table is looking right now, Aston Villa, they've had their struggles a lot this season. They've been up and down. Even though this is a really successful season for them.
For them, yeah.
We expect them to also be in the title race at this point in time. They drop points to Brentford. We'll come back to that. But then again, Manchester United were fourth, and we've not had a great season. We just recently started playing really good, really well.
Looking much better.
Chelsea, the same thing. So there's a world where Man City, with their current form, could even be like battling for top four, battling for Europe, a European position, if not for the fact that every other team behind them have just been terrible.
Not been so good.
Yeah.
Interesting. And what do we have to say about Semenyo?
I mean, I'm glad that he's scoring, because when you're a new signer and you come into a team that is having struggles like this, it's very easy for you to start to struggle as well.
Yeah.
But he's looked sharp right from the start.
He's looked like their best player so far.
Yeah, he's looked sharp right from the start, and I always wanted him to go there and succeed, and I'm happy he's getting in amongst the goals, and that's he's going to play a big part to whatever charge Man City have for any title this season.
True. That's very true.
He's going to play a really huge role.
And I think McGee as well.
Yeah. I think those signings for Pep, brilliant.
Brilliant signings. And Premier League players as well.
Yeah,
makes
Premier
it a
League,
lot more better.
I think people are beginning to understand the pattern of why go out of the league to go and outsource players that you're not sure. Just go down, go and look at the other teams, look at teams below you.
Find the strongest players
and pull them up.
Yeah.
Manchester United with Mbeumo and Cunha straight from the gun. They've been playing ball. We
from Premier League.
Sesko as the one that has struggled since the
one you go from.
Gyökeres as well is the one that has struggled this season.
Yeah,
like the players
Chelsea, Gittens.
Yeah, Declan Rice when he came to Arsenal straight
right off the bat.
Out of the bat.
Joao Pedro too. Once he came.
So it's going to, I think Premier League teams are starting to understand this pattern, and we're going to see a lot more in the near future where clubs are not going to be looking out of the league to sign players anymore. They're looking who's the next best thing in Fulham, in Southampton, in Sunderland, in Crystal Palace, in Newcastle. Let's bring them back.
And the smaller teams are using it as like a strategy now.
Yeah, I think
to make more money.
Yeah, it makes the league like grow in the sense that now you have you find a lot of young English players wanting to go to other countries
too,
so they can be seen. But now they know that, okay, teams are now looking within the league, so they're comfortable to stay back and, go amongst the ranks in whatever club they find themselves and hopefully make it to the Big Six. So
they get to play in the Champions League as well, which gives them more publicity as well.
Yeah, I think it's amazing for the league. And Semenyo, good job.
Yeah. So let's talk Aston Villa. Personally, they're not looking like title contenders to me right from the start. This was Aston Villa last season. Maybe not top 4, but they were good last season. They were looking ambitious last season.
Yeah, generally, I don't think they have the team that can compete for a Premier League title just yet. If they had gone to compete for it or gone on to win the title, it would have been a Cinderella run where no one expected a Leicester City type of situation. But that's not the reality right now, especially this weekend. There are games where you have to be clinical. If you go back to 2016 and watch Leicester play, they weren't messing around.
They weren't messing around like that. They won games really early.
They won game. They were on form, and I'm not saying that from them. They've had a lot of players like Rodgers and some guys shine. I think Oli Watkins.
Yeah.
He has to lead the line. He has to be in and amongst the goals.
I think he was injured, but even when he's around, he's off and on.
Yeah, he's not as consistent as you expect from a title contending team. He has to be scoring. He has to be up there.
Yeah.
Like we saw with Jamie Vardy. If that team wants to challenge for the title, it has to. It should be a team effort.
Mm-hmm.
But some guys just have to step up and look like they're the best players.
Definitely. The closest person is Morgan Rogers, but
Yeah.
he's not been scoring lately too.
Like, you can't rely on someone like Rogers for all the goals. It's kind of like a Mahrez. If you want to compare them to 2016 Leicester,
Yeah, true.
you can say, okay, he might be the Mahrez of the team.
The skillful guy.
Yeah, the guy that comes in, scores like really good goals.
But once in 3-4 games.
Then again, you need another guy who is your quote-unquote Jamie Vardy to consistently get you goals.
Gone for 20 goals this season
Exactly,
and stuff like that.
if you're going to compete. So yeah. But yeah, I think they'll bounce back. I think they'll get Champions League football, and overall, I think it's a very successful season for them.
It's been,
regardless of how it ends.
but that's been Villa's story though. Even last season, this was their story.
Yeah, we take a lot of investment for a team like Villa to win the Premier League, especially the way if they were going to ever win it, a season like this, where Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, Spurs, these people are like wounded giants right now.
This should be the season.
This should be the season. Even Man City looks wounded. Arsenal, you can, if you put a little pressure on them, they can bottle. This is definitely a season where they can do it. But come back next season, Pep would have figured this thing out.
Yeah.
Man City.
Do you think Pep will be there next season?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't see anywhere else for him to go right now, so I think he'll still be there.
Retire?
Another reason why I'm confident he will still be there is because of the signings he's making.
Yeah.
If Pep was going to leave, I don't think he'll be investing this much into a team that is just going to leave for the next.
But those signings are looking like makeshifts. They're not looking like.
Unless he gets fired.
Yeah.
But I don't think Pep.
He won't get fired. Pep can't get fired.
You'll be surprised.
Man City doesn't fire coaches.
I mean, if he's not bringing the results, if he goes this season trophyless again, and the next season they don't start off in top form, they might just
probably
move on.
Get sacked. Where do you see Villa finishing this season?
Top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah, top 3. I think they'll see it out.
I this might be a hot take, but I don't see them finishing top 4.
Nah, I don't.
They're just 5 points above Manchester United. That's 2 games, and they're 6 points above Chelsea, and Chelsea is way above them in goal details. That's 2 games as well.
Hot take. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I just don't want to use recent performances or recent results to just judge their season overall. I think they'll get back on form. I think they'll score a lot more goals. I think they will. And the reality is, yes, they'll drop points, but the reality is United will drop points as well. Chelsea will drop points as well. Liverpool will drop points
City
as well.
will drop points as well.
So, I'm not just going to rule them out of top 4 just yet.
Good one. So let's talk Manchester United. What's going on? What's happening in Old Trafford? Unlike Man U.
Fergie time. I have to say, man, that game gave me so much nerves.
The Fulham game.
Yes.
Were you scared?
Of course. I thought it was going to be I thought we were going to draw the game. And I've been saying this. No shades to Ugarte.
Yeah.
But if Casemiro is actually going to leave at the end of the season, we have to be in the transfer window right now, looking for a DM.
Yeah.
Because you cannot expect that Casemiro leaves the game and everything goes
down.
Shambles. We have to be in the transfer window right now. Like, we have to start signing people tomorrow. Like, we need to start.
Ugarte can be your first choice.
Ugarte can't start the season for me as my first choice. He can be on the bench, but Ugarte cannot start for me.
Meno, is Meno a DM?
Meno is a central midfielder. I think he's been playing really well.
Meno has always been good. I think Amorim just didn't know how to use him.
But then again, the parts of Meno's game where people have always called him out in terms of like ball retention, winning the ball, his work rates, he's covered the most distance in the side since he started starting the game. He's been playing consistent 90 minutes. People have complained about fatigue, his conditioning and stuff like that.
What if he's
looked excellent?
What if he's the new coach?
I don't care, but I'm just saying, like, I'm really enjoying Kobe Mainoo's football right now. I don't think he has the pressure to do too much. He just has to be very calm on the ball. He has to just win the ball when he needs to, retain the ball, advance the ball, progress the ball. He's a very talented young midfielder.
Yeah, I think
so.
so
I'm
too.
very confident that he's going to be very successful on this side. But you have to pair him with someone that is very defensive, like Casemiro. So we have to because
if Man U were to go into the markets for a DM now, who would be your first choice?
I was thinking at the start of the season, if you had asked me this
Baleba.
question, I would have said Baleba, but I'm thinking after what happened in the AFCON recently when we lost Mazwari, Ahmad.
Oh, he's an African player.
I don't want to have another key player in my team having to leave in the middle of the season to go for AFCON. Because he's a young player. Next 2 seasons, if God willing, we're back contending for the Premier League title.
Then in December, you have 4 of your major players.
Your first 11
out.
leaving. So
and December, we play games every 3 days.
Yeah, so I would say, I don't know. But there's a lot of good players. I think Anderson is a really good
Anderson
one.
is a very good one. If you
He's
guys,
a very good one. I'm thinking Man City is ahead of the pack to sign him. So
yeah, but do they really need him, Anderson?
I don't know. If Man City calls, sometimes you have to
answer. It's
but
Man
yeah,
City.
if we can get him, I think that's going to be a really, really good signing for us because he's young as well. So you're getting a lot from him.
Yeah.
But talk about that Bruno's performance.
No, Bruno is solid. Like he's been consistent for like 5 games now.
5 games. Bruno is the most consistent player in the world.
Chill. In the Premier League.
I'm going to
in the Premier League, maybe.
I'm going to say this. There is no team in the world right now that Bruno is not walking into the first 11. Quotes me. Hot take. But there's no team. Pedri.
You can.
Bellingham.
First 11.
Palmer. Odegaard.
They don't play the same thing.
I'm just saying. Tell me a team in the world right now that they're signing Bruno
in
Fernandes
the Premier
and
League.
he's not walking into their first 11.
Okay.
In the world,
I can just think of it. You tell us in the comments.
There's no team. Quotes me. I might just be hyped right now.
Inconsistent. Okay.
I might just be hyped right now.
Yeah.
But quotes me. There is no team in the world right now that Bruno Fernandes is not walking straight into the first 11.
No, I have to agree. He's been solid.
He's not just been solid. This is I feel like we throw the word world class in the air every time when the player just has 3 or 4 run of games, good performances, and he's world class. No, Bruno is a definition of world class, and I think when you put a player in a team that is not as great as Manchester United, but every season he's been consistent. Every season he's had this. He's had not just the eye test.
Not every season. Last 2
even when United. Just go and check the stats. When United have looked their worst,
Bruno has still been the best out of.
You check who's created most chances in the Premier League. Even last season, he was up there.
Yeah.
As who has created the most chances in the whole of Premier League when we're bottom of the table. So I think there's a world where, personally growing up, I was not a huge Gerrard fan.
Yeah.
Because I always thought, if you're so great, you should be winning Premier Leagues.
True.
Right? I was never a Gerrard fan. But watching Bruno now, I'm beginning to come to realization that you can actually be the best player in the league and not be winning it. And not be, it will show in silverware.
True. No. And individual performances don't tally.
Yeah.
Team performance.
Team success is very important.
If he's creating all the chances and they are scoring and the defense is rubbish.
12 assists. If he breaks...
He's the highest assist in the Premier League.
If he breaks the assist record, we'll have to have a conversation.
What's the assist record?
20. He's on 12 right now. If he
we have 15 games to go.
If Bruno breaks the assist record in the Premier League, we're going to have a very hard conversation.
Conversation about what?
A very hard conversation.
About what? Don't say De Bruyne.
No, we're going to have a very difficult conversation.
Prime De Bruyne or current Bruno?
That's what I said. Right now, I'm not going to say anything.
Prime De Bruyne or current Bruno?
If come May, we look at an assist tally in the league and Bruno has 20 plus assists, we're going to have a very hard conversation.
Don't even go there.
A very hard conversation.
Don't even go there.
I promise you. But yeah, I mean, fantastic. The third goal, the turn, the awareness to just play it first time.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, Bruno is like his game is just against City. There was a cross he made, like dead ball. Like the ball was just coming to him and he just shot it and he went over to, I think, Mbeumo and he missed it or something.
Nah, Bruno.
No, Bruno is world class. If he's world class, maybe I can see, I won't agree with some comparison that you're making, but if it's world class, Bruno is world class.
Yeah, and then Benjamin Sesko as well. I have been one of the biggest critics of Benjamin Sesko, but
He scored one goal.
he scored. No, I'm saying Arsenal game he came on. A lot of people look at the Konya goal.
Okay, yeah, the run he made
They
too.
gave him not just the run. He won when the ball came in long from the defense.
Yeah.
He held up the play. He won the ball and then gave it to Menu on the first goal. Yesterday came on, almost scored the goal like its first touch of the ball.
Yeah.
The header hit the bar, and then he went on to score the winning goal. I've been, one of his biggest critics
I know. Since he came.
since he's been struggling. But I'm at a point where I want to see him get more minutes.
Yeah.
I want to see him now that there's a lot of creativity on the side.
Yeah.
I want to see him play more minutes. It might be difficult with Umbuemo and Konya, how you're going to rotate it, but I definitely want to see him play more minutes, especially next season when we
Yeah.
with
I
a
think
lot more
Sesko has
competition.
always been a good player. I watched him from RB Leipzig. He's always been a great lethal striker.
Anyone can be a great player in RB
But we're
Leipzig.
just I think he's just having a bad time at Manchester United. It's just that finding that right coach to use him the right way. But where do you see Manchester United finishing this season?
top four.
Top four.
I think top
For sure.
I'm
For
being-
sure. We'll cut this clip when you say so.
I'm trying to be realistic. Yeah, there's a lot of United fans that are talking about top two and catching up with City and Villa and all that. I'm not trying to overly
yeah.
be too optimistic, but I think top four is very realistic. I look at our next.
If you're being optimistic, do you think you
because
can catch Villa?
we've played Man City, we've played Arsenal,
You don't play Chelsea.
we've played Aston Villa. Yeah,
You played Villa. You've played.
we played Aston Villa.
You have Spurs this Saturday.
Yeah, we have Spurs coming soon. So
You've not played Chelsea too.
yeah, we haven't played Chelsea, but I'm not.
You're not worried about Chelsea. I know.
not too worried
That's
about
how it is until you come. The last time you came, you lost.
Last time.
The last time you came to Stamford Bridge, you lost.
No, Stamford. When last has Chelsea beaten Man?
We beat you last season, Joe. 1-0, Cucurella. That's Rhys James pinned Garnacho.
I remember. But I'm not worried.
So
about
you think you're going to beat us?
I'm not worried about
Okay.
Chelsea.
No problem.
Any time of any
No
day of the
problem.
week. I just beat Arsenal. Yeah, talking about Chelsea.
If you're being optimistic, do you think you can finish above Villa? Top three.
I don't think it's impossible.
I don't think it's impossible.
I
If
don't
it's
think
Villa,
it's impossible. I think we're in a better run of form than they are.
Yeah.
So I can't rule that out. But I'm trying to not be as optimistic as a lot of United fans out there because you look at this weekend, we almost got exposed.
true.
We almost
You almost drew that
would have
game.
dropped 2 points
Yeah.
easily. So yeah, let's see what the game at Spurs.
There's
looks like.
there's still some stuff Man U should work on. Let's not.
Of course, there's a lot to
There's a lot to work on,
There's a
yeah.
lot to work on. I mean, I want us to see the deficiencies in the team now, and
The
then
earlier the better.
the earlier. That's why I'm not
Go into the market in the summer to see if you have to.
exactly. We should know: are we changing the manager? Are we giving Carrick the contract? Are we? What positions are we? Changing. Which players are we selling? Which
Yeah.
players are we bringing in? Those decisions we have to start making them now. We don't want to get to the end of the season and everyone in our starting 11 looks like amazing players. And we
Yeah.
can't point out the guys that need to go and the guys that need to come in.
True. And then the season starts again.
And the season starts again and then you start seeing
you
all
start
the
complaining.
deficiencies.
And they
yeah.
go on a run of bad games.
Exactly.
And
And
they start
cycle
playing well
begins
again
again.
and
So
stuff
if
like
we
that.
want to see the issues now, they should start showing up.
True.
Yeah.
True. Okay, let's talk Chelsea. Let's talk the Blues, world champions. Did you see us this weekend?
I mean, he came back from 2.
Like, bro, have you done it before? Has Man U done it before? Have you done it this season?
Did you see our comeback in Europa League last season?
Have you done it this? That's Europa League. Is that not Farmers League or what? We don't play in the Europa League. We play in
Trust me, when it comes
Champions
when
League.
it comes to comebacks, as a United fan, I've seen more than
No,
enough.
to be honest, I there was a time they come back, you come back kings.
so
I remember.
I'm not too moved by comebacks. I've seen too many comebacks as a United.
But
fan.
how do United fans view Chelsea?
I'm not. I'll be
Do
honest.
you guys
with
fear us as you should?
like this season or is it generally?
Generally, and this season.
I mean, generally, I'm not. I hate Arsenal more than I hate Chelsea. If I'm being honest,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like Chelsea either. But I used to like a lot of Chelsea players in the past. But this season, I'm not too worried about Chelsea. If I'm being honest, I'm more worried about Liverpool than
Do
Chelsea.
you think you're going to finish above Chelsea?
I want to believe so.
You're going to finish above Chelsea.
So
No, I'm not optimistic. I'm like we just won 3 points in Maresca's voice, right? So
I'm not having a great season. I'm ahead of you right now.
so you're going to finish above Chelsea. We have 15 more games to go.
I'm confident that I should finish above Chelsea.
Okay. I just don't know where you stand, right? I'm
I'm being honest.
like,
I'm not.
Chelsea
worried.
fans are not trying to.
I'm not worried about Chelsea.
We just want
at all.
top 4, right?
I'm not worried about Chelsea.
Okay.
Not
So
worried.
how do you
how do you feel about Garnacho?
Jeez, bro, God, like I'm so frustrated. Like I couldn't watch that game. I was like, if this guy doesn't take out Garnacho, we're losing this game, and he did, and we came back. That guy misses so many chances. He misses so many chances. He just makes the simple things look difficult. Like just kick this ball into the net, or just pass to this player, or just dribble this guy or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just makes it look so difficult. At this point, I'm losing it with Garnacho. Like now, I see what Man U players used to complain about. Man U fans used to complain about. Like before, I thought Garnacho was a super great player because I only saw his good games as Manchester United. When you're on the outside, you don't know what's happening. But I think he still has a lot of potential.
Yeah, I think it's a mentality issue.
Yeah,
For Garnacho.
yes, and it's a consistency issue. Like
I think he's one of those players that he has a lot of confidence in himself.
yeah,
That sometimes it can tend to affect his game.
true.
He has not really. I don't want to call it the young star syndrome,
Yeah,
but it's something I see with a lot of young players, especially in England. I saw with Sancho, with Rashford.
Sancho's one is worse. I think Sancho is worse than Garnacho. Sancho is a
Lingard.
better player.
Lingard, Dele Alli, where it's like the fact that you became what's it called, popular and,
At a very
go
young
into
age.
the top leagues, top teams or top leagues at a very young age, you tend to feel like you're going to remain a young player forever,
And you don't have to work for it.
and you don't have to work for
Yeah.
it. Sometimes you look at Rashford and you're like, this guy should be a vet.
Bro, Rashford should be way more than he is now.
Yeah, it's the same. I think it's the same issue that Garnacho had, where at a very young age there was so much dependency on you from teams that you just feel like, oh, you're always going to be good.
And playing with Ronaldo, got distracted.
Yeah, your
Trying to
your
do
game
too
did
much.
not now progress.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just a case of potential that's about to
same way
waste.
Garnacho looks now is how he looked 3 years ago. How
Yeah.
he looked 2 years ago.
The same game.
There's been no improvement whatsoever in his
And
game.
you saw the game.
Yeah, it did.
He was bad. He was
Terrible.
bad. And what
It's something you can take from a youngster.
Yeah.
Like someone like Esteval should have a performance like that. You can overlook it.
I can overlook
And
it.
say,
He's just
okay,
18.
he's
His
just
first season in the
18.
Premier
It's
League.
his first season.
Yeah.
But like Garnacho, you're like, this is not your first.
He's
this is
been
not
like
your second.
5. This is 4
It's
to
not
5 years in the Premier League now.
Yeah, so at this point in time, you should have a lot more. I can't be looking at you in the same light I'm looking at
Esteva, we shouldn't be talking about this.
But that-
Consistency
in-
shouldn't be a conversation.
Exactly, shouldn't be a conversation. Like you should be a lot more consistent now.
Yeah.
You should be playing at a level where we know we're going to expect from you every game.
Exactly.
But we don't see that yet.
He could turn up and you are happy and all over the place, like the Arsenal game where he scored 2 and the next thing he's out of it.
Like a youngster.
Totally
And that's
out
the
of it.
thing.
And
Same issue with Rashford that Rashford had. Where
Yeah.
it's like you don't know what to expect from him. He just looked like a youngster for 10 years.
so let's get some predictions. Liverpool, Manchester City. What are your predictions?
That's a big game. Big game.
It's not big. I don't think it's big because both teams are going to be tough. I think it's big because both teams are almost at the same place currently.
The reason why I say it's going to be a really big game is because it means so much to the title race
It
for
does.
Man City.
It does. Yeah.
I think,
For Arsenal consequentially too.
yeah, it means so much to the title race. I think Arsenal going 9 points is wraps.
It's a lot.
I think it's wraps.
And I can't have Villa as the closest to Arsenal.
Yeah, I think if Arsenal go 9 points, it's wraps. It's game over.
This game over. At this point, at this point. So
So I think the pressure is on City now. This
It's-
weekend, I think the pressure was on Arsenal, and they came in and they did a wonderful job. I don't
they
think we
did
even
a
spoke
clean
about
job.
them.
Yeah, clean job.
Wonderful performance from Arsenal.
Yeah.
Even though the Haram ball was still
Yeah,
showing.
Hamburg was there. But it was
What-
all Arsenal from the
What
first
team
minute.
scores own goal from a corner kick, if not Arsenal. But we're not going to go there. But amazing performance for Arsenal, by the way. Especially the comeback after the weekend. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, what are you going to do now? It's Leeds. Leeds have actually been playing really good recently.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? 4-0. 4 goals, no reply. Clean sheets.
Silenced everybody.
Solid defending. Gyökeres going amongst the goals. Like
Yeah.
all the question marks that were there, everything was answered.
Yeah.
So yeah, big ups to Arsenal. Madueke looked really good coming in
Solid.
for Saka. He's had a lot of critics this season.
Yeah.
But he played really well. So yeah, good luck to big ups to Arteta and Arsenal. That's what title contenders should do. No one say I'm not going to drop points, but how do you react after you drop points?
Answer those questions.
And they answered those questions. They answered every single question that was thrown at them.
True.
They answered every single one of them. So yeah, if they go 9 points clear, I think it's wraps.
I think it's closed.
So that's why it's a really, really big game for Man City especially.
Yeah.
And Liverpool are just starting to find their form.
True. So what are your scores?
I think Man City will edge it out. Maybe 2-1.
2-1. I was going to say the same thing. 2-1.
I think Man City will go.
I think Man City to
Yeah.
edge it
Also,
out 2-1.
talking about Liverpool, Ekitike. What a player.
Bro, like what a signing.
What a player.
Like he just fit in so well. Like,
As a Liverpool fan, if I was a Liverpool fan, watching Eke, I'm like, okay, we've not had the best season,
yeah.
but I have hope.
You have like that guy and he's so young.
Just build around him.
Build around him.
Forget all the money you spent, Isak,
Leave
whatever.
Isak on the bench.
Just
Sell him if you can.
Build around him.
Yeah. The elegance,
Same
the
with-
confidence is
Same with
oozing.
Arsenal, just built around Saka. Just build. He's your star boy.
Yeah.
He is Liverpool fans. That's your star boy right there. Just
Yeah.
build around him.
That man is looking solid.
He's going.
Looking
he's
too
going
confident.
He's going to be a baller for a long
Yeah.
time.
And he's how many goals does he have this season?
I don't know exactly, but he's
He's up there.
Yeah, it's like he's been their most consistent. Maybe him and
Braces.
Szoboszlai,
Yeah.
but he's been their most consistent.
He's
player
been
this season.
every time he plays so well.
Yeah, he plays so well. And I'm happy that the league is in good hands. Like
Yeah.
all these youngsters coming up, Esteval, Ekitike.
Tige, like the fun in the Prem is after we lost De Bruyne, lost Mahrez and those skillful players.
Yeah, it's going to be. The league is in good hands.
Yeah. What about Man United Spurs scores? You know, Spurs is like your antidote. Like
I'm not too worried about Spurs, if I'm being honest. I think after last season,
after what you saw against Fulham, 2-0 to 2-2.
and then they just came back against Man City 2-0 to 2-2 as well.
Yeah.
I think we'll edge that one out. I don't think it'll be a comfortable win. I think maybe 2-1
To Man
to
United.
Man United or 1-0. I don't think it's going to be a lot of goals.
Yeah, I think I would go for the same thing. 2-1 to Man United or worse, it would be a draw. I would go for
Yeah, I wouldn't be
2-2.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at a draw either.
Yeah, I would see Man United scoring 1, then Tottenham coming back, then 2-1, then 2-2. That's what I see.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good game to watch.
Yeah.
I do want to see Sesko start.
You want Sesko to start over Belmo?
I don't know how it's going to.
Or
I do want-
Ahmad goes off, then Belmo plays there, then
Maybe.
Sesko starts.
I don't know
and
how
strike.
Carrick is, but I do want to see Sesko start.
Yeah.
I want to see him start. I want to see how much progress we've made with him. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. This is the After 90 podcast. You heard all those hot takes. Want to see your comments. Want to see what you think. What you think. What are your predictions for those matches? And we'll be back here next week, same time, same place.
See you.
Peace out.